Hey guys, it's been a while now since I've done a video. According to YouTube, it's been like 2 weeks. Just haven't really been in the mood lately. But I said I'd post this one tonight. This one's on the Pyramid PS12KX. I done a video on this one a while ago with a buzzing issue inside of it or whatever. But this video is two parts. Basically, there was a YouTuber out there commenting about the power supply that he had it hooked up to a hot water tub or something on a radio or something, and the power supply stopped working. And I mentioned to him to check a couple fuses. The fuses in line from his output here. There would be a fuse on the output on that wire or whatever he had plugged in here. There'd be a fuse, should be a fuse there. And I was telling him, okay, check the internal fuse or the fuse for the power supply itself, and he wasn't 100% sure as to where the fuse was. So, just thought I'd do a little video demonstrating where the fuse is in this power supply. Yes, I know there's a lot of people here who knows, yes, it's on the back of the power supply. But, for those people that don't know, the fuse for this power supply is on the back, next to the AC cord input. This fella here, and he's actually marked fuse. All you have to do is unscrew this, like so, pull the fuse out, and see if he's blown. You see that piece of wire there in the center, inside the glass? If that's open or blown, or the glass is black, the fuse is blown, and you found your issue. You should replace the fuse if it is, and screw that back in there again, and she's good to go. Now, if the fuse blows again, with another 4 amp fuse, if it blows immediately, then chances are something internal to the power supply that's gone bad. So, yeah, check your fuse on your output here and the fuse back here and see what happens. See if you got any power. Anyway, that's the first part of this video. And now for the second part of the video. Well, basically, the issue with the buzzing never actually disappeared. It seemed to just stay with the unit. The power supply would stay quiet, and then all of a sudden it would start buzzing. And there, about a week or so ago, a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I put a voltmeter on the output of this power supply. And what it is, when this power supply starts buzzing, the voltage actually jumps up. So instead of getting 13 volts here, I'm getting close to like 15.5 volts coming out of the terminals here. So the regulator down here could be getting bad. But I took a closer look at the circuit board, and I found that this capacitor here, which I now have replaced with another same type, 35 volt 330 UF, or excuse me, microfarads capacitor. I replaced that with another one, and while I was at it, I replaced this one as well. This one is actually bulged, ready to pop, so I changed it. That one looked okay, but I changed it anyways. The only 3 capacitors left now are these guys here, these 3. Never changed these. But since I changed this one, the voltage regulation has helped. The voltage is a little bit better. You still get 13.8 volts here, and when it jumps up, it jumps to about 14.3, 14.4 volts. So it jumps about a volt when it comes up, not 2 volts like it did before. So I'm thinking now that possibly these capacitors here probably needs to be changed, or I'm got a bad diode. One of these 4 here could be getting bad, or I might be getting bad, or one of these are breaking down, something. But in any event, it's a voltage regulation issue. is what's going on with this power supply. But I used to have this power supply running my my lighting here, and I've changed it over to an SCC 1212, and this one was a 23 amp, but I changed it to a 10 amp, 12 amp, because I didn't have the transistors to put it back as a 23 amp. But in any event, it works. But yeah, so I'm thinking I got a probably got bad diodes, or capacitors are getting bad, or are bad. Who knows? Either that or this IC, or the regulating IC down here is getting bad. Could be anything. But there's nothing on the board per se that's burned up here or showing any discolorization. The only thing that was bad, that was actually damaged, was C13 down there. And I did print off a schematic for this power supply. And C13, where was he to? He's right on the output. We're pretty close to being on the output. Where is he now? He knows now he wants to see him. You're not going to find him, right? What one is that? C8. Never mind. C8. So the capacitor was this one here. That's the one that was bad. So, yeah, it's right on the output. So, still getting a voltage spike. So, it could either be one of the 3055s up here, because it feeds directly to the output on the emitters. And, well, that's pretty much it. And you got voltage regulation from, I guess, pin 3. But, yeah. So, just so you can see it, C8 was the back capacitor in this PS12K. Anyways, just a little update, I guess, more than anything. I'll see if I get some more videos uploaded shortly. Keep you guys more interested again. And of course, if there's anything any videos that you'd like to see for me to record, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you have any suggestions, obviously, post away. And of course, I always like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It always helps. I do love reading all your comments. I might answer every one of them, but I certainly do give you all a thumbs up on the comments. I do comment from time to time, but I enjoy reacting with you guys, or interacting with my subscribers out there. Anyways, there we have it. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is Reno63 out.